Matthew and Josh here from MiniWarGaming.com, and in today's Age of Sigmar Battle Report, I will be playing the Pheonician Temple, Cities of Sigmar, against a bunch of dirty rats.
Wow.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Age of Sigmar Battle Report.
Let's start by taking a look at my Cities of Sigmar army. This is a Pheonicium army, which is all the elves and their big old phoenixes. All old school stuff. And essentially, it's pretty straightforward. We got three leaders. We got an anointed on Flamespire Phoenix, who will be my general. I'm making him a wizard with an arcane tome because all of the phoenixes get +1 to save if a friendly wizard successfully casts a spell nearby. And then we've got two anointed on Frostheart Phoenixes. And then my battle line is 3 units of reinforced Phoenix Guard. So there's 20 Phoenix Guard in each of them. One will be the general's retinue, which won't do anything in this case because I don't have a general on foot. And then because I had a few points left over, I got the Burning Head Endless spell. Now the 3 Phoenix Guard will be bounty hunters because there really wasn't much else to do with them.
Moving over now to take a look at my Skaven list. Leading the whole thing will be Thankful and, well, Bone Ripper. For spells, I just went with Scorch. My general will be an Arch Warlock, and I've also got a Deathmaster hidden in one of the units I'm bringing today. Battle line choices, I've got 3 identical minimum size squads of Clan Rats. And then the other choices, I've got a Warp Grinder, a 6 strong unit of Storm Fiends, 2 minimum units of Scryer Acolytes, the Warp Lightning Vortex, and the Soul Seeker.
We're going to be playing the Nidus Paths, our battle plan from the General's Handbook. This one has us deploying in opposite corners, I guess, in a weird kind of weird L-shaped territory. There's 4 objectives, typical kind of victory points, 1 for scoring 1 objective, 1 for having 2 or more, and 1 for having more. Battle tactics, grand strategies, etc. The Nidus Path adds a little extra rule though. In the 4 corners, there are Nidus Paths, and they're paired with the opposite corners. We have the 2 that are Nidus Path A and the 2 that are Nidus Path B. And you can teleport between these at the end of your movement phase. You can put 1 friendly unit wholly within 6 inches of it to teleport to the opposite quarter, wholly within 6 inches of that, and more than 9 inches away. It seems fitting given that there's all these dirty rats ready to crawl wherever they can get. We're on our mat here. The mat is from Game Mat. We got some Games Workshop terrain and all the holes. The knot holes are already set up and we're ready to go. Don't forget, Silver Vault members get discounts to like over 50 different stores. Go to miniwargaming.com/silver discount. And we would love to have more guests coming in, especially coming this winter.
Age of Sigmar cough.
Yeah, especially Age of Sigmar ones, but honestly, anybody's welcome. Helps us to get ahead and showcases more stuff than just us playing each other, which is always good. So go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all of the details. And let's just jump right in and get deployed. Josh finished deploying first. Essentially, I've got my general in the middle. Each of the phoenixes are within 12 inches of the general, because if he casts a spell, then that gives them +1 save if they're within, not wholly. And then I've got my 3 units of Phoenix Guard. We're guarding the Nidus Path. We're sitting on an objective, and these 2 are guarding my... Basically, there's a little bodyguard with each of my phoenixes, at least for the first turn, in case Josh decides to go first. Similar idea on the other side. We got rats across the top. Now you do have the huge unit of your...
We've got the 6 strong unit of Storm Fiends underground with the Warp Grinder.
Yeah, because he basically can bring 1 unit that's not a monster or a leader.
Monster or War Machine, I believe, yeah.
And they can come underground. So that huge unit is burrowing through the ground right now, which works for the rats, even though he's big, because they're all rats in the end. And so you get to choose who goes first, because we finished deploying first.
You know what? I think I always like to go second. Like, I always choose second almost all the time. I think I'm going to choose first and just see how it works out and hope for the best.
Okay.
I'm going to go first. I'm going to, against all odds, I'm holding this objective.
Against all the odds, somehow. Somehow you'll do it.
Somehow manage to persevere. And then for my heroic, I think I'm just going to go for trying to get an extra command point on
heroic leadership.
The big lad.
4+. Nope. I'll do the same. Sure. I'll put it on my general. Spells.
We're going to try to put the shield up on the big lad.
Mystic Shield.
I get +3 to this.
+3. Oh, I can't unbind that. That's a 13.
Look at me go. And sorry, I should have actually been plus 4 to cast for being close to this.
Oh, jeez.
Look at me go.
14, that still gets it.
Yeah, it still works. I'm going to try to put the Warp Lightning Vortex up.
What do you need for that?
It casts on 8.
You got plus 4 to this, though?
Yeah.
I can't unbind that either.
Huzzah!
How nice for you. So this gets set up, the first part is set up wholly within 13 inches, and the other ones have to form an equilateral triangle exactly 7 inches away from each other, which Josh has worked really hard to do, and then knocked it out. And then when it's set up, and at the end of every movement phase, every unit within 6 inches possibly takes mortal wounds.
Correct.
So this unit of Phoenix Guard, and my Warlord are all within 6 inches of just one of them.
Correct.
So the more that they're within close range of, the more chance they get mortal wound. So each of them on a 4+ will take D3 mortal wounds. On an unmodified 6, they take D6.
The other
Phoenix Guard, and then my Warlord.
6. Oh, there it goes.
D6 mortal wounds. Aha! My whole army has a 4-up ward. So I take 1. Yeah.
There you go. That balances it all out.
And being part of the Pheonicium, each of my birds has an extra wound on top of that. That brings him down to 12. All right, that wasn't so bad, except he gets to do it again at the end of the movement phase.
Right.
All done spell casting. Nothing else in the hero phase?
Nothing else in hero phase, nope.
That endless spell is not predatory, so it does not move. So let's go to your movement phase. We'll do a before and after here because it's mainly going to be running around and stuff and then tunneling in with the new rats. What's your general strategy?
The general strategy is I'm just going to push up onto both of these objectives, try to take that aggressive mid-board position, and then dropping the Storm Fiends in right around this area.
And try to take out a flank, essentially.
Try to put a lot of pressure. I don't know if I'll be able to take a flank out, but put the hurt on them.
Okay, so here is the before. Here's the after. Rats just running up the middle of the board, grab objectives, and then you do have the big unit that has shown up from underground. And then the endless spell triggers again, hitting the same 3 units. So Phoenix Guard on a 4+. Nope, the other Phoenix Guard on a 4+.
They saw that it didn't hit them.
Nope, and then my Warlord on a 4+.
Just roll a 6.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
okay.
so you're fine.
Think you only have one thing to do in the shooting phase, which would be them.
Yes. And let's get the buffs going.
So they're going to open up fire onto them after getting all the weird warpstone effects.
So shooting phase, we're going to go Deranged Inventor to give them +1 to their hit rolls for all of their missile weapons.
So that's with your consuming a warpstone, right?
No, that is just my command trait.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm going to use my Esoteric Warp Resonator token to go ahead and give them some bonuses for damage on their shooting as soon as I find it in this book.
That gives them +1 damage?
+1 damage. So +1 to hit, +1 damage.
Yuck.
At the end of the shooting, I'm supposed to be rolling for him to see if he takes damage. I always forget to do it at the end. I'm going to roll it now.
Yeah, it doesn't change
So
anything.
on a 1, he's fine.
I'm going to use my extra command point for my general there, wholly within 18, to give them all-out defense. So they'll go up to a 3-up save.
Very
and
nice.
have the 4-up ward, so hopefully that'll save me from that.
Are they 1 wound or 2 wounds?
They're only 1 wound each.
Okay.
So the 4-up ward, I'd rather them be 2 wounds with no ward, but at the same time, those guys shouldn't be 2 wounds. What we got here?
This will be the 2 sets of wind launchers. Sorry, these are normally 4s to hit, but they're going to be going to 3s to hit.
All right.
And yeah.
Well, that is 3 hits. And?
These are normally 3s to wound, but since you have more than 10 models in there, they're going to go on 2s.
So 2 wounds. These are Rend -3?
They are Rend -3.
Well, thanks to all-out defense, I have a 6-up save. Nope. And then they are D3 +1 damage each?
Correct, yes.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. So 7 damage goes through. I have a 4-up ward. Ooh, 5 guys die already. I'll let you continue before I decide who to remove. Next.
I have both Rattling Cannons. They're 3d6 shots each. A very average roll.
23 shots hitting on 2s thanks to the +1 to hit. So just 1s miss. 3s to wound.
Blah!
All right. Ouch. That's more than you should have. So these are Rend -1. So
Yes.
I'm back to a 4-up save. They're 2 damage, though, thanks to your esoteric warp charger thingy. So I really need to make my saves. Okay, you weren't listening, dice. That's less than half of them. And those, so 16 damage in total.
Just spike the dice here and you're fine.
4-up ward. Nope, that's still not spiked. I rolled average there, which means you ended up a little above average. You killed 8 more. So that's 13 in total that you just killed out of my 20.
I'm proud of myself.
Well, you just crushed that one flank. So that'll be 5. I'm going to make sure to pull away from the front. They are going to be immune to battle shock thanks to being near a Phoenix Temple hero. So I don't really need to worry about who I keep. But I am going to do it like that. I'm going to make your charge as hard as possible, if not impossible.
Right.
You are now more than 12 inches away, which means you cannot declare a charge. So that's the end of your shooting, and that's it, right?
That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Okay, so I'm immune to battle shock thanks to being near this guy. You've grabbed 3 objectives, which gets you 3 victory points.
And against all odds.
Against all odds, you held one that I was nowhere near.
Yeah.
Who knew? So that's another 2. So you got 5 victory points so far at the end of your first turn. I'll do against all odds as well. It seems fine. Just try to hold this objective in the back here. I'd love to swap these units though, but what are you going to do? And on top of that, I am going to, I got an extra command point. I'm up to 4 command points now. I'm going to immediately rally and see if I get lucky. So there's 13 of them. They only rally on 6s. Really?
Oof.
Okay, that's a command point. I have excess command points, but still. My heroic action will be heroic willpower. And I'll just immediately try to dispel the endless spell. You can do that on your own turn with heroic willpower. Now it casts on an 8, I believe.
It's cast on an 8, correct.
I need to roll a 9 or higher. No. Crap. Well, it only activates at the end of the movement phase now, so at least I have a bit more control. And then what's your heroic action going to be?
I think I'm just going to try to get an extra command point on, it doesn't matter.
So 4
Whoever.
Plus, if you roll the 4.
Yeah.
And then give it to somebody. And then I will try to cast a spell with him, hopefully successfully. Do you get pluses to unbind as well, or just to
I will double check it, but I believe I do.
Oh, great. Just great. Because if he casts successfully, all these Phoenixes get +1 save. And I'm going to cast Golden Mist, which will heal D3 to everybody within 12 inches, which is just him. And he...
Casting, unbinding, and dispelling.
I get a double 6. I got a 12. So what are you, you're +4 right now?
I believe I'm +3 at least, and I got to check.
Just roll your dice. If you roll low, we won't have to look it up. If you roll high, we know you got it. Yeah, you see, there's no way you're +7.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to heal D3, which just heals him 1. And now all these Phoenixes till my next hero phase are +1 to their saving throws. And they're base 4+ right now. That's the end of the hero phase. That brings us to the movement phase. I'm trying to decide what my strategy is because you've shown the weakness of these guys. And what the Phoenixes aren't bad, but I don't know if they're quite worth the 300 some odd points that they are, except for how survivable they are with their 4-up ward. And the fact that the first time a Phoenix dies on a 4+, he doesn't die, and he gets all his wounds back, and he negates every other wound allocated to him.
That's good. And is that for each of them?
Yes, each of them once.
Cool.
So it's only on a 4+, which is terrifying to you and to me.
It's kind of spooky either way, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm worried it won't work, and you're worried it will. So like you could do like 1,000 damage to him on a 4+, he just ignores all of it, and he's back to full health on top of that. It's not even like he's back to 1 damage or 1 health or something.
Right.
So they get reborn, even the ones that are cold. So I think what I need to do is do a bit of a refused flank here, because I think if I try to dive in, even to take care of these guys, especially with that, if I had like gotten lucky and rallied like 5 of them, then maybe I'd consider coming over here and just chewing them up. Although maybe they'd be able to chew them up anyways. Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. Here's my strategy. These guys are going to attempt to get to them and hope that the fact that they're bounty hunters getting that extra damage that I can whittle them down and maybe even kill them. And then I think the rest of my army is going to swing away from your big rats now that I know where they are. Because they aren't relatively fast, right? And they have no way to teleport. Except to go to the corners.
Except for the corners, correct.
Or your Nahals, which are pretty far away. So they'd waste a turn or 2 of their
And then the Soul Seeker, I believe, can only pick up and take wizards with them.
I see.
So I can get him teleporting around, essentially. But
Okay, so here's how the movement's going to work. So these ones are going to move 6 inches, which will make it just more than 9 inches away, which means you won't be able to redeploy. And that also means it's a 9-inch charge. But they have +1 to charge, so that should help. Other side of the table, these guys will move. You're welcome to redeploy if you like. I'm going to stay away from the endless spell and not take any mortal wounds, even though it hasn't worked yet. That doesn't mean it won't roll a 6 and then a 6, and then I'll fail all my 4-up wards. I know that's unlikely.
It would be sad, though.
But
I will do that redeploy here.
Okay, how far? This is as far forward as I can go, so it won't affect my movement. I can't see that. Oh, garnet. Garnet?
Garnet!
Darn it. Well, yeah. You figure out what you want to do.
I'm going to run like a rat.
Fine. Redeploy. So they ran off the objective. I guess it's my objective now. Well, I guess you're refusing my refusal of a flank. So the frost guy is going to come right here. I could, oops, it's okay.
You died.
You can have him with or without the anointed on top. So I could have him just as a behemoth. Like I could have him jump up. He could get to here. I already measured it, and he could easily make that charge. But then I got your guys to deal with. So if you're going to give me the objective, that's fine. I'll take it. The Warlord is also going to fly this way and stay just outside of 6 inches of your endless spell. These guys will back up. I'll roll a run. Hey, I'm not really going to measure this because they're not going that far. We're just going to hold on to the objective, keep you from teleporting behind me, and get more than 6 inches away, just in case your endless spell starts to do something. And then with my 3 command points that I have left, I'm just going to auto run him 6. I've already measured this, so he's going to go 22 inches and end up over here.
Majestic.
Yes, cowardly. Look at me hiding in my corner because I'm just like, I don't know how to kill that stuff. I have no shooting, so instead I'll just go straight to charges. I'll start over here because if anybody's going to use a reroll, they are, because I could make the charge on the other side. That would be awesome. So they are a little more than 9 inches away, so they need a 9-inch charge. They do get +1, and they fail it. I will. You've already given me the 1, so I'd like to get this one. And if this is the only one that's going to be fighting, then that gives them, I can pour more resources into that fight. So I'll re-roll it, and I make it.
Nice.
Just make it. So 9 inches is just in. And you've got no response to that, right?
I'm a little sad, but that's about it.
I mean more like Unleash Hell or
Correct,
anything like
yeah.
that.
Because I don't think any of these guys are going to be within 9 of any of
6. You have to be within 6
Oh,
now.
6 now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you're good.
I'm going to roll a charge over here.
Okay.
I need an 11-inch charge. I get +1 to it. Okay, I didn't make it. I wanted the dice to decide for me, so I'm like, maybe it tactically would have been a good choice. It's like, well, I
It could have been
do it.
cool.
Yeah, and maybe if I rolled like a 12 and I really got them in there, then I could have destroyed that unit. And then even if you went next, and if I got a double turn at that point, I could have pushed in. But we'll see. Obviously, they didn't make it. Into the combat phase, these are bounty hunters, which means there'll be +1 damage against your guys.
What's the rend on your attacks?
-1. And they're going to be, so it's going to be 3s and 3s. Well, sorry, 2s and 3s, because I'm going to all-out attack them. -1, 2 damage. Did you want to all-out defense?
I'm going to all-out defense.
Well, you might as well.
I may as well. It's just more if I wanted to save for an all-out attack, but I'd rather have the defense.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you can easily deal with these guys after this turn.
Who knows?
So 15 attacks, there's 7 of them, and then the leader gets 1 extra. So 2s to hit. Oh, we got 2 1s in there. 3s to wound. Hey, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Solid defense and a rend of 1, you're back to a 5-up.
Oh,
Actually surprised those rats have 5-up.
they got little rat shields.
So that's 4, 5, 6, so that's 12 damage. So 12 of them die, unless they have a ward.
They do not.
I didn't think so. So 12 of them die. Do you have any command points left?
I've got 1.
Okay, so you could inspire them.
Yep.
Still, take out a chunk of them. And then they can hit me back. And then they will fight back. I can't all-out defense with my last command point. I'll save it for Inspiring Presence.
Murder, murder. 4s and 4s.
Oh boy.
Get them, lads.
Any rend?
No.
Oh, only 4 hits. So at most you're doing 4 hits. 4s to wound.
Take
2
that.
wounds. No rend, so I get a 4-up save. 1 gets through, and I have a 4-up ward against that 1 damage attack. You do nothing. Battle Shock. Are you going to spend yours on
I'm going to
Inspire
spend
Presence?
yeah.
Yeah, and these are Expert Conquerors, so you count as 3 models each, and I do not.
So I should have you
so
there.
You do definitely have it, because you have... I've got 7 models on it, and the rest of your guys are on it. You actually have it without Expert Conquerors, because you have more than 7 guys there. Now, D3 of them just come back, is that right?
D3 of them just get to come back,
At
correct.
the end, because they're just rats, and there's always more rats. 3 of them come back. Still, I took a chunk of them out, and that's going to force you to deal with me. So I have to be happy with that, right? I'm going to get 4 victory points. I have 2 of the... brain.
Objectives?
Objectives, thank you.
No
Wow,
sweat.
I love that. In my 40s, random words just leave my brain.
They're just gone.
And they're regular words, too. It's not even like really complicated words. So I get 2 victory points for having 1 and then having another. I don't have more than you because it was unable to take this 3rd one. I was hoping for that extra victory point and also just to kill more rats. But it did pretty well if you think about it, how many were left. And on top of that, I got my battle tactic of against all odds. Somehow I held my objective in the back. So I've got 4 points to your 5 at the end of battle round 1. Roll for initiative. A double turn here would be nice for me. It's not going to be game changing though.
I don't think it's going to be game changing one way or
No,
another.
but I think I would still take it. No, well, unless you want to give me a double turn. There are arguments for doing it, but I am not going to.
Let me just take a look at the proving ground stuff. I
Choice?
will keep the turn.
Okay, so you're
I'll
not
keep
going
it
to give me a
going.
double turn.
Yeah, I think I can realistically get my points again, so I'm okay with this.
Okay. So since I'm going second, I can choose a proving ground. I didn't choose one last time, although I kind of wish I had, because I could have done an easier battle tactic. I think I will choose this one as the proving ground, so only Galician veterans can take it. But it's not so much, because your Galician veterans right there, so it's not so much that I'm trying to be able to control that objective, but it's more if those rats return, I have the battle tactic, which is to destroy a unit of Galician veterans that's on a proving ground. And I don't think you'll be able to accomplish that against me.
So you didn't pick a proving ground, right?
I did.
Oh, this is the proving ground right here?
Because if you decided to take it from me, then I could do the battle tactic to kill your rats off the battle.
Which makes sense. I am going to go ahead and gaining momentum. So I've got to have more objectives than you, and then I need to kill a unit.
You have to choose that unit right now.
That's them.
So they have to die.
Yes.
And you have to end with more objectives than me, which both of those don't seem very hard.
No.
Heroic action?
Just going to try to get a command point.
Go for it.
No.
Now I'm contemplating doing heroic willpower. I can't use that heroic willpower to dispel, but I could just try to dispel with my actual wizard and then use the heroic willpower to be able to unbind a spell.
Yeah.
But you're +4 to cast right now, so it's like so unlikely to be able to unbind that I think before I'm just going to choose to dispel right now. You can't resummon it this turn.
Okay.
If I dispel it this turn, I guess I can do the order that I want. You know, I'm going to do heroic leadership on a 4+. Nope. And then we'll try to dispel the endless spell on a 9+. So close. Because it is an 8 to cast, right?
It is an 8 to cast,
okay.
Correct, yeah. All right, try to get Mystic Shield.
I don't know if a +4 is going to help you. Let's roll a double 1. You're good. So you got Mystic Shield. Backing up a little bit, I forgot that I gave him the command trait Master of Magic, because none of the Phoenician ones really seem to matter to me, which is he can reroll 1 casting, unbinding, or dispelling per turn. So I get a second chance. There we go.
Okay, it's gone.
Goodbye, endless spell. You cannot resummon it this turn.
Good, I want it somewhere next turn anyways. I will try to put a bolt on...
Arcane Bolt. You did it.
Look at me go.
Yay. Movement phase.
I'm just going to move up to take this objective. You know what?
You got to get within 9.
Get up there, ratty lads.
I don't see a reason to redeploy.
I don't see one for you either, but...
unless somehow your guys add up to less than 20.
Man.
If they add up to less than 20, then maybe I could... Oh, I do see a reason. Because you want to teleport over to this thing.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. So I want to redeploy to get within 3 inches of it.
I gotta start measuring these things when you're not paying attention.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to redeploy on them. So I'm just a little more than 4 inches away. I got to get within 3 inches to stop you from teleporting to it. So I got to roll 2+. Yay, I did it.
Look at me, Josh. I rolled a...
You're just wasting command points.
Yeah.
Willy-nilly.
So I'll come here and it'll stop you from teleporting to it. And I'll just move up a bit. Everybody else is going to reposition, so here's the before. Big rats coming over here to be bullies to my little elves. And then running Skaven up the middle.
Indeed.
Just as planned. Shooting phase. Blah.
Yeah, he's going to give them the bonus, the +1 to hit.
Are you still going to give them the warp stone for +1 damage?
I shouldn't need it, but I'm going to because it's fun because I get to do it for free anyways.
We'll roll it down.
I might damage
not for
myself.
free. On a 1, you can take mortal wounds. That's 6. So
He gets healed now.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
back to his full, which
That's a
already
lie.
is. So +1 damage, +1 to hit. Wind launchers first. So this is 6 shots hitting on 3s.
Yes.
All right, 4 of them. That's pretty average. Good average roll there, Josh.
I guess I'm only wounding on 3s now.
Yeah, I have less than 10 guys now.
see, that's
oh,
one
it
less.
cost you 1.
-3.
I don't get a save, so that's D3 +1 damage each. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 up board. Oh, ow. Killed all but 1. See if you can finish. You know what? I'm just going to remove it.
Okay.
You got 6d6 shots left. You're going to kill them with that last one, so I'll remove it for you. You want to charge?
No.
Come on.
No.
But there's like as many of you as there are of me.
That's it. I mean, that's fair. That's yeah. That's,
I'm only going to give you -1 to wound.
oh yeah,
2
that's all.
damage
Yeah,
against
no.
you. And
No.
4 up, 4 up.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'll pass.
All right, so you completed your battle tactic. You're holding 3 objectives. So that's 5 more victory points for you, bringing the score to 10 to 4. No battle shock. No battle shock. My battle tactic will be out muscle, which will be pick a Galician unit veteran that's on a proving ground, and basically at the end of my turn, none of them can be on the proving ground. So
That's the thing.
yeah, that's the thing. So that the idea is, in this case, it'll be kill them all. But if you had like a huge unit and only some of them are on it, or if you like redeployed off of it or something, then that would
A
work.
variety of options. I just need you to not kill me.
Okay.
Please.
My heroic action is just going to be a simple heroic leadership because I don't really have anything else to do. Nope. No heroic leadership for me.
I'll
Same
go
thing
for
for
the
you.
leadership as well.
And
No.
you got it. No, you didn't. I'm going to try to cast the Burning Head. And I get it with a 6.
To make this easy for you.
Yeah, it's
You-
like a 14 unbind.
Yeah.
And you're within 30 inches. All right, you got it. I'll re-roll mine. Didn't matter. No Master of Magic today, which means they're not hyped up with an extra save. So the movement phase, these guys are going to move up. Will you redeploy your rats?
That is kind of spooky there.
It is spooky.
I'll redeploy him, yeah.
How far? 3. Well, that's okay. Not going to redeploy forward.
Yeah.
Just trying to draw me out.
Just moving. Dynamic movement.
Yeah.
That's the name.
It also means you've used your redeploy.
Yep.
So these guys are just going to close the gap to get just outside of 3 inches. So we can ensure the death of all your little rats. I'm going to spend a command point at the double so that he automatically runs 6. And I've already measured this. So essentially he's going to fly 22 inches. He's going to go over them. And then he's going to end up just behind this unit. All very awkward with the wings. Because when he flies over a unit on a 2+, they take 5 mortal wounds because he's at full health.
Cool. What happens when you roll a 1?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing at all, Josh. I still have to be careful here. So this Phoenix is going to come right here. Just to continue providing our buffs everywhere. I could jump up and take care of a bunch of those rats, but then I'll get retribution, unless I get a double turn. But if I get a double turn now, I should hopefully have these guys dead, and then I can push through, and then I can push down the middle again. I think. I'm going to just change one thing. I'm going to have him fly within 3 inches of that, so at the end of the charge phase, I can try to destroy it with a stomp. No shooting attacks, so let's go straight to charging. I'll declare a charge. You know what? I'm going to declare a charge with them first. I don't know how far I have to go, but an 11 inches might get there. Yeah, I needed a 10-inch charge, so 11 actually really gets me there. So this is a bit risky, because it opens me up to all the counter stuff you can do. Like now these guys can come in and just wipe them out. But then what else do I do? You know what? Screw it. Stop thinking so hard, Matthew. Just go in there and kill some stuff. Not going to win if everybody's still alive on his side. That's for sure. And then over here, they'll charge. They'll automatically get in because they have a +1 thanks to their musician. So we're just going straight forward. We can fight in 3 ranks. So we're going to do some damage. All but one of them can fight, so I'm all right with that. At the end of the charge phase, we're going to try to stomp this piece of terrain, which we don't. Oh, come on, dice! I just want to get rid of its faction
Just
rules.
slightly delayed reaction to it, too.
Start of the combat phase. Is the assassin going to reveal himself?
The assassin!
Assassin!
It
Does he get to fight first?
No.
He doesn't?
I don't think so.
He just reveals and then dies? As I shank him?
I mean, pretty much, but I mean, like, way to steal my thunder on it.
Okay, cool. Assassin! Assassin! The Phoenix Temple are all French, obviously. Assassin! Okay, if that might even not be the right French word, but who cares? Okay, here we go. So, also, I have 2 command points left, so I think all of my anointed on Phoenixes have a command ability to turn on a 12-inch aura of reroll wound rolls.
Oh.
So I think I want to turn it on over here, because then I can fight first over there, and if you manage to kill a few of my guys, the reroll wounds will kind of make up for that. So I'm going to have my, I'll just say my warlord will do it. So he turns it on. He commands himself, so they could still give themselves a +1 to hit if they really needed to.
Cool.
And then we'll come over here and we'll fight with them first. We're going to make sure to stay wholly within 12 inches of the Phoenix right behind us. And that way I don't need to worry about saving a command point for Inspiring Presence because I will be immune to Battle Shock. Yeah, let's move your models too. So they're going to fight. I'm going to use my last command point for all-out attack because I'm close enough that I can. They're obviously immune to Battle Shock. They're already immune to automatically. There's the word. Again with the words. And we're going to put like, because he's got 5 wounds, so and a 4-up save. So I need to actually dedicate. And he's not a battle line or a Galician vet, so I don't get the +1 damage against him. So we're going to put a healthy number. We're going to put the 5, 6, 7. We'll put 8 into him, and then the other 12 into your rats. And the 12 will have the leader. Did you want to all-out defense anywhere?
I want to all-out defense everywhere, but I'm going to all-out defense the assassin.
Okay. So these are the attacks against the assassin. 8 guys, so 16 attacks, hitting on 2s. Thanks to the +1, unless the assassin gives me -1 or anything.
No.
All right, we got a few
He's really
twos in
not
there.
that cool.
3s to wound. Ooh, you're on average gonna survive this. That's only 7. You're back to a 4-up save. Yeah, you're alive with 3 wounds remaining. And then the other attacks against the rats, hitting on 2s. 3s to wound. Oh, we need to roll 8 6-up save out of 17.
No problem. Coming
alive.
up. Coming right up. Nailed it.
Well, you got 2. So they're all dead. They're 2 damage each, so.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't feel like I was overcommitting to the assassin and undercommitting to the other ones, and just didn't work out. The assassin gets to live. So, but all the rats are dead, which I am happy. This messes up my double turn plans, though, because I'm stuck with your assassin.
It's a real shame.
It is. So where do you want to fight back? Obviously over there?
Obviously over here.
Okay. Swinging back, they got a longer range because of how many guys there are.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah, and so you'll fight in 3 ranks, so it looks like 15 out of 20 of them will attack.
Get him, rats, get him!
4s to hit.
Yeah.
4s to wound. 5 wounds. 4-up saves. Yeah, I fell 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then I got a 4-up ward. Oh!
Ah, dang it.
Not one dies. And then they're going to swing back. This will be, well, one guy can't fight, so it'll be 39 attacks. It'll be 3s, and then 3s re-rolling, minus 1, 2 damage. Here's the first 30 of 39 attacks. Just didn't want to get more dice. 3s to hit. And here's 9 more. 3s to wound, re-rolling. Re-roll. Oh, golly. You're so dead. There's 24 of those. You got to make like 15. Yeah, you're already dead.
I can make it.
That actually is just half of them, and they died. You could have had a squad twice the size, and they would have died.
Sounds like
Did I overcommit?
Sounds like you overcommitted.
Or did I exactly commit? This is what they like. Just bloodshed. I'll get my battle tactic. So
How many points are they?
350.
Okay.
To your what, like 3?
What, for 20 rats?
Yeah. 5 points? 10 points?
Yeah, I think it's about
100 points.
100 points for 20, which is
20 wounds on a 5-up save. Like, I'm surprised they even
it's
have
not
a 5-up
bad. And
save.
they can come back and stuff.
Yeah.
Fall back and charge. Ooh, so many things.
Yeah. Unless you have some way to buff their attacks. Who cares about the charging aspect? Unfortunately, you get your assassin now. He can fight back. He's all out attacking back.
I may as well.
He's hitting on 2s then, I'm assuming?
Oh no, he all out defense already. Don't let me cheat.
Oh.
Don't trick me into cheating.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe I should have all.
You should have all. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
I mean, I would have gotten a kill.
You're only halfway through.
3s to hit. Oh.
Oh.
Poor little rat.
What
He's
to
been
wound?
training 3.
He's been training for years for this.
Okay, minus 1.
No, 5-up save. Nope, D3
Oh.
damage. D3 damage. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
It might have only been 1, but it mattered. 4-up ward. Yeah, look at that.
Got
He
him.
just killed 3 on his own. I don't know, you 3, I guess? Does this matter? They're immune to battle shock, because I'm wholly within 12. But still, they're losing 3 guys and being stuck. So if I get a double turn now, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
No battle shock here.
Wee.
I get 4 points, 2 for my battle tactic of taking the Galician vets off the proving ground, and 2 for holding 2 objectives. So the score is 10 to 8 at the end of battle round 2. Let's roll for initiative for turn 3. I don't even know if I want the double turn at this point.
No, it's your pick.
I'm still gonna. This is not the right time to get a double turn.
No.
If you go next, this unit is dead. If I go next, I can at least swing up and force you to engage me a little.
I might be able to kill 2 units if you come up then.
I know. That's the hard thing, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just. If he wasn't there, double turn's super easy, because then I would actually charge into them and just see how much damage I could do.
Yeah.
They'd only be 1 damage, but I could bring the Phoenix Lord up, buff them, give them re-rolls to wound and +1 to hit, and then throw his aura of -1 to wound on them as well. But I think I'm still. This is not a good double turn. Don't have any way to. Wait. Yes, I do. No, they'd have to run. I'm thinking I could run to that corner and then teleport over here. But then I'd have to run, which means they won't be able to charge. So that's no bueno.
Okay.
I'm taking it.
All right.
I got a tiny plan. It's just a little tiny one. If it works, it might bring me back in the game. You're not going to pick a proving ground?
Nope.
Okay. My battle tactic will be barge through enemy lines. So I have to get 2 or more of my units wholly within your territory.
Solid. I love.
My heroic action is going to be Finest Hour on this Anointed, on his Frostheart Phoenix. What is your heroic action?
I'm just going to try to get an extra cramming point.
4+.
Yeah.
Finally. We're going to try to cast Mystic Shield, which we get with a 6. Now hold on, before you roll, I've got to check if I'm allowed to just re-roll. Yeah, I can just re-roll. It doesn't say failed. So 9 now. You get a +4 to this, so you have to roll an actual 6. Oh,
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay, I should just have you roll yours first from now on, and then be like, okay, never mind. So no +1 save, and no +1 save for Mystic Shield either.
It's a shame.
Movement phase, I'm going to spend one of my precious 2 command points and have this guy automatically run 6, and that's enough for him to get over him and land right behind here. On a 2+, he'll deal 5 mortal wounds and free up my Phoenix Guard. Ready for the 1? Yay! Get rid of him. Get out of here! My finest houred anointed one is going to move up to here. Does anybody want to redeploy? I'd like to know that before I make the rest of my movements.
No.
No? Okay. So Thankful can actually do he could actually do the same command ability twice. So he could have 2 units.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me just do something. You know, no, I'm going to leave it. So he's within 9 inches of both Thankful and...
Nah, I think I'm gonna let you go. That's fine. No redeploy.
Okay. Well, you could still redeploy off of this if you wanted to, but Thankful will not be able to redeploy,
Yeah.
because these guys will not be near him. Did you want?
I'll
will
take the
redeploy this
redeploy.
time?
Yeah.
Okay. How far? 1
Inch. Oh, okay.
Not much you can do with that, except make my charge 1 inch harder if you want.
Yeah, I may as well.
But swinging over to this side, we're just going to do some running. Well, let's see. You know, I'm actually not going to run. If I get lucky, I can do a long bomb charge and get to them. That would be cool. Just shuffling the movement around a bit, make sure I'm holding your territory, which means I won't be able to kick your train feature, which I really wanted to do. Staying more than 9 inches away, so you can't issue another redeploy. Not that they could get there, but he could have with a 16-inch movement. Forgot to mention, I do have a... Oh wait, I can't get an extra command point. I'm thinking of my other army. Josh and I are playing 2 games today, so I'm getting my forces mixed up. I was going to give myself an extra command point for a command entourage, which I do not have. Does that change anything? No, I was just like, this is the turn I'd want the extra command point, so that would be helpful. Both Josh and I realized now that you redeployed, you
Much
cannot
too late, yeah.
unleash hellfire.
I was just looking at how many command points I had and was like, I should just may as well spend them.
Well, if you rolled like a 5 or 6, then it could be useful
been-
either to
that could've
keep out of
been-
combat
yep.
or to like reshift into where you want to be. But
that's okay. I'll eat the mistake and remember it.
okay, so let's just start charging these guys first. Our Phoenix Guard will charge 6 inches with their +1.
I'm coming for ya.
Punk!
Oof. Why are you so mean like that?
I know, right? Just so abusive. And then we'll see if I get lucky here with him charging. What's the other guy?
8.
2? That's an 8. Oh, yeah, baby. Boom! He's got an 9-inch aura of -1 to wound. And over here, I've realized I made a mistake. I cannot charge them because I moved them, and then I moved a few more to get them into holding your territory. And the only way that I would have done that was with the run.
Oh, okay.
But even like an inch would have got me because I was just behind it. And so they ran. He didn't. So I could, I'll roll his charge. 9. Crap. I actually have to decide because he's just outside of 9 inches of them. You know what? You can come for me anyways. But if you did, I could redeploy them. But it's not going to stop him. We're just doing this, all right? We're
Yeah,
just
go
doing
all
this.
in.
He's going all in. Boom, baby. Staying away from Thankful. Do not want to fight. As for our end of the charge phase, the monstrous rampages, I'm going to try to destroy this train feature. Which I do.
Nice.
So it stays there, but it loses all its things. So now you won't be able to teleport, because now that I'm more than 3 inches away from this, I'm kind of worried about you using it. But now this one is disabled. And this one's going to roar to try to stop them from getting command abilities on the 3+. That's a 1. That's lots of 1s for my singular abilities. But it is what it is. Beginning of the combat phase, I will turn on his command ability of the aura of reroll wound rolls. That'll affect him and our Phoenix Guard right here. I am going to fight with the Phoenix Guard first because they seem to have, I think they'll have the most hitting potential. And also I think you can kill them pretty bad. Although, yeah, because he'll be able to, I'm not going to be able to stop all your guys from coming in, but we're going to do our best to do lots of damage here. I didn't roar them, so did you want to all-out defense?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, 41 attacks coming your way. Here's the first 20. 3s to hit. 3s to wound, re-rolling. Re-rolling. 4 up saves. 1 damage. Oh, that looks good so far. Here's the other 21, hitting on 3s. 3s to wound, re-rolling. Oh, that was good. So let's just do a quick re-roll there. 4 up saves.
Protect rats.
Ooh, so that... Oh, we don't kill a third one, unfortunately. So that's, what did we say, 16 damage?
It is 16
And there's
damage.
6 wounds each, except for a couple of them are 7 wounds, I think.
Yeah.
You're removing the one in the front here, and...
Who?
Oh, was he up front there? Or did you move him just now?
Nope, he's been there the whole time.
Okay.
I killed the one that was the rattling gun right here.
Oh, there was only 2 rattling guns. That's right.
Yep. You can have 2 of each.
The guy in the back?
Yeah.
Is that the flamer one?
This is the globe launcher.
Oh, okay. All right, I killed those 2, and then I wound 1.
Wound the heck out of 1.
And then wounding the one in the back there down to 2 wounds.
Yes.
So that's it, though. They only killed 2. I know there are 640 points for the unit, so that's like 200 points of guys.
Right.
But I have to withstand your wrath. Big rats are going to fight back?
The large rats are just going to go. And are you stuck? You might be stuck.
Yeah, because I don't think he can... Well, let's see, because maybe he can... I think he can go like this.
Yeah, pile that way a little bit.
And then he can very carefully not move a model. Yeah, he made it. And you're only 4 guys now, so coherency is a little easier.
It's much easier.
So these 3 will attack. Are they all going after the Phoenix Guard?
Yeah. I don't think the one in the back will be able to reach.
Now you are 10 points lower than me, and so you're going to use a triumph.
I'm just going to
worth
go
it.
for the inspired, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I already picked inspired. I'm thinking I'm going to use.
So they're going to get +1 to wound, which will negate my -1 to wound.
Yeah, let's hope this works.
So hitting on.
He's going to hit you on 3s, but this is 2d3 attacks per Doomslayer guy.
Go for it.
Making sure that's the weapon I had.
3s to hit. Oh, not bad.
Solid.
3s to wound.
Come on,
+1,
rats.
-1. Oh, that's pretty good. 4 through. -2 Ren, so 6 up. So 3 of them get through for D3 damage a pop, which will be a healthy. Whoa, is that 8?
8.
4 up ward. Ooh. Well, 5 of them die straight up, and then you got the other guy.
Yep.
He's 4s to hit, and then 3s to wound. Gets +1, -1.
No Ren, 2 damage.
4 up. Oh. Oh no. This is not good. 4 up ward. Yuck. So 2 more get through. 7 die in total. That's way more damage than I wanted you to do. Even with that -1 wound, you got that inspired. Totally worth 10 points. I shouldn't have brought the burning head.
Shouldn't have, yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I have 30 points left, I'm like, I'll bring the burning head. But I should get out of that habit and just be like, no, stop my opponent from getting a triumph. Well, the big bird's going to go. And I'm not going to put everything into the rats. Do you have any way to bring them back besides rally?
Nope, just rally.
Okay. So everything into the rats.
Oh.
Start with his Great Phoenix Halberd, 3s to hit. And then because it's his finest hour, he's going to be 2s to wound. Re-rolling because of my command ability. So that's 3 of them at -1/1. Still all at defense, so 4 up. So 1 more wound, so almost kills this guy. And then we've got the real attacks coming. 8 attacks from the bird, hitting on 3s. Really wish I had a +1 to this. Because the wounds are easy, because it's 2s re-rolling. So I better get 4. 2s re-rolling. Okay, thank you. 4 up saves against this.
Show me the 4 ups.
So 2 get through, that's 4 damage. So it kills another one and injures another. That was pretty poo. I was hoping to kill 2 more.
He's taking 3, so he's got 3 left.
Because these guys have 7 wounds each, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's lost 3 of them. Little globe guys.
Get the rusty knives working.
They're coming after
Come on,
my
lads.
anointed on Frost Heart Phoenix.
They're so heavy.
5s to hit.
You got 1 hit.
6s to wound.
Yeah,
Oh, look at you.
take that.
Any rent?
No.
4 up. Aha.
Okay.
And I'll just hit him back.
Do you want to show
take
off the roll?
Well,
they're like a 6-up save.
Well, 3s to hit. You watch this. Watch this. Oops. 3s to wound. There's no rerolls here. So that's 4 of them.
Okay.
And so I have 1. You have 1 wound left. So the guy on top, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Oh, he's dead. But I barely killed them. That's why I'm like, watch this. That's it for Oh wait, no, you still have your little whatever he is.
D3 attacks with my Storm Cage Halberd.
Well, look at you, 2 attacks, Mr. Average.
4s and 4s now.
Oh, 4s and 5s then.
Well, no, it was 4s and 3s, but.
Oh, okay, okay. Got anything else?
The Piston Claw.
Oh, you've done what to your claw?
Look at the big
You did what to your claw?
I was waiting to say because I'm like, he's going to get so happy. He gets so happy every time this.
You did what in your claw? Anybody get that movie reference? And that's probably a wound.
-2.
-2, 6 up. No, 5 up. Didn't matter.
Wow,
I rolled
okay.
6 because it's my finest hour. Brings us to the Battle Shock phase.
I'm going to spend 1.
I automatically pass because I'm within 12 inches of a hero. You don't want to roll their battle?
No, their bravery is awful.
Come on, do it, man.
They're like brave.
Like 4 or 5?
It
Probably
might be
5.
It might be, yeah, 5's.
They lost 3 of their buddies. So
Still bad, man.
You roll what would you have to roll? Yeah, it'd be bad. Was that your last command point, though?
That was my last command point.
Okay, good. At least that one's gone.
I should have kept the shooting guys, but that's fine.
Because now you realize that that's the best way to kill me.
Probably, but
Your inspired thing is gone, so that aura of -1 wound is going to affect them as you try to deal with the remainder. But you still did pretty well. Now, mind you, +1 to wound helping. So, and you got Thankful right in the middle of it all. He has his pick. It's like a buffet.
He's going to go into combat and start killing stuff, though, so.
So here's a fun fact. Oh, no, never mind. Your territory is there. So I have 3 units holding your territory, but not 2 of them. There's only 1 Galician veteran, because you get an extra point if you get 2 Galician veterans. But these guys aren't in your territory, because the territory goes like this to the middle and then goes that way.
Yep.
So we got the 2 Phoenixes and the Wraith Guard, Phoenix Guard are in there. So that's 2 battle tactic points for me. I'm holding 2 objectives, so that's 4 points for me again. So I can't see how I'm going to win this game, because I'm falling behind on points as it is. But hey, I get to kill some stuff before I die.
Doing pretty cool, yeah, cool things.
Battle tactic.
Eye for an eye. You killed my little rats.
Oh, that's worth something to you? Don't pretend you care.
I totally care about my... Of course I care about them. They're like my little ratty children.
Yeah. And you got like 1 million more. Like, while those 5 died, I think you birthed 3,000 more.
Probably, but still, it doesn't mean I don't care about them.
You don't care about Globetrotter, number 1,500, number 1,501, and so on and so forth?
That's fair. Yeah, no, I don't care about them.
Okay.
Try to get a command point.
Heroic leadership!
Yay!
You did it! Well... Well, I don't know what to do.
I forgot about this.
An extra, I have 1 command point right now, so getting an extra one would be nice. I'm not going to be able to unbind any stupid thing you cast with your +4 to cast. So dumb. Oh wait, no, you lose the +1. That faction train feature thing is gone.
I'm only +3 now.
Oh, no, you're only +3. I'm going to leadership, 4+. Ha, see, I knew it.
I'm going to try to go for the Warpstone Addiction just because it sounds kind of fun.
So when you go to cast a spell, you roll 3 dice?
3 dice. If it adds up to 13, I cast, you can't stop it, and but I take D6 mortal wounds.
And if it doesn't have to 13, you pick 2 of your choice.
Correct.
All right, so it's basically roll 3d6, choose your best 2. It adds up to 15, so you're good. And I can't stop with 11 plus a 3, so it's 14. Boop. So here comes that endless spell that takes Josh 35 minutes to set up.
Hey, yeah.
So I've had my lunch, my afternoon snack, and a dinner.
Get out of here.
And Josh has placed a 3, so I'll hold it from 13 within 7. So he's got 2 of them on him. Are you done your hero phase? Are you done your hero phase? Oh no, it's one.
No, it's when I cast. So we're gonna go over there first.
On a 3+, it'll work on him because you got 2 within range.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. And then you got these units on a 4+, the Phoenix Guard, and then why don't you roll the other guy? So they both get hit. D3 mortal wounds to the Phoenix Guard. So it'll be 1 mortal wound, and then our Anointed will take 1. And you're not close enough for yours. Yeah. 4 up award for the Phoenix Guard. They don't care about it. And the Anointed, he does. He takes a wound. It's down to 12. What else do you got?
I'm going to put shield up on him.
So, Mystic Shield?
Yes. Do I want to put Mystic Shield on him, though?
Okay.
See, that's Mystic Shield on him. Sticking with it.
So 13, I can't stop that.
Good. Rats.
Little buddy over here?
Over here, we're going to go more warp power.
What's he need to cast?
That works.
Unbound!
Bully.
No!
You bully.
Second spell will be Arcane Bolt. You did it. Just barely, but you did it. You're going to wrap around with your little drill guy.
These
Rat's going to hold the
These guys
objective.
are just living their life, whatever.
Yeah, we're not dying. Do they come back at the end of every battle shock phase?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
All right, so they just keep coming back. Thankful is coming up.
I'm going to come in over here. I want to kind of collapse this.
Yeah, you should be able to.
They're going to run, because I think I just teleported at the end of the movement phase in this one.
I believe so. Oh. Unless they can't get there. But they get wholly within 6 inches of the corner, which I think they just failed to do.
Oh, yeah.
They did! Oh, they can get there next.
Oh, no!
The movement, we'll do the mortal wound thing again. 3+ against my warlord. D3 mortal wounds. 4 up ward. He takes it. Back down to 12. Then he got 4+ on the other Phoenix. How many mortal wounds? Oh, that's D6. 1 mortal wound. And then on the Phoenix Guard, nothing.
Yes.
4 up ward against that 1 mortal wound. He ignores it.
Okay.
Let loose the Arcane Bolt at the end of the phase. So D3 mortal wounds. 1, 4 up ward. He takes it. Down to 11. And now shooting phase, you've got this guy. You can fire at either the...
Yep, so we're going to still use the token. So I'm going to roll to see if I take the mortal wounds at the end.
On 1, you take some mortal wounds. Nope.
He'll be fine.
So now they have +1 hit, +1 damage.
Yes.
Yes.
Both of them.
And they're going to shoot.
He's going to let his little gauntlet go, too. He gets it once per game.
And who are you going to shoot with the rattling gun ones?
The rattling guns are probably going to go into the Phoenix
Guard?
Guard.
Okay.
Okay, so the Warpfire Gauntlet on a 2-up into your Phoenix Guard for D3 mortal wounds for 2.
4-up ward. So 1. And then you got your rattling gun. How many shots?
3d6.
So 10.
2s.
And there's no -1 to wound here. It's only melee attacks.
Awesome. Yeah, that's why I should have kept more of the other guys. I wasn't paying attention to that part, even though you told me.
3s to wound.
Yes,
So
sir.
5 wounds. 5-up save. And they're 1 damage each or 2 damage?
2 damage each now.
5 up. So 3 get through, which means it's 6 damage. 4-up ward. Ooh, one dies. They only lost 2 to that. Charge a clock.
Yeah, we'll just do the Thankful Charge, get that out of the way. Hey, he's in.
Made
Oh,
it. Well, you could roll a double 1
it's true.
and then re-rolled. And the
Go,
guy
go,
with the
get
drill,
him. Grinder.
he made it.
Yep. I'm going to charge around. There you go. Yeah, don't block my guys out.
Yeah, because then he can get him easy.
I'm going to roar at you.
You're going to roar at me.
Roar,
3 plus?
roar.
You do. Well, I'm going to roar at... I don't even know. At you.
No, no.
Yeah, you want to roar at me? I'm going to roar at you. Roar! It was a louder roar.
It shuts me down from using 2 command points, so.
Yeah.
Like doing the double up. So.
Yeah, like an all-out attack, all-out attack, all-out defense, all-out defense. But it
It's
also
only
means I
once,
can't
but-
turn on my aura of reroll wounds, so that makes my choices easier.
Yep.
And then Thankful will fight first in the combat phase.
6 crushing blows.
Hitting on?
These are going to hit you on 4s.
Bring it. So you
It's
got
been brought.
-1 to wound.
Now I'm wounding on 4s.
Show me some 3s. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Oh!
That hurts.
What else you got there, Thankful?
Staff, there's going to be 4s.
Were those
4s.
like really high damage attacks?
They were 2 damage apiece.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought they'd be
The
like
staff missed.
Oh. What else you got?
The warp fire now.
And these hit on?
These are going to be now 3s and 4s.
Instead of 3s and 3s?
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty good a roll.
All right,
Show
I'm
me
just going to
those
roll
threes
good.
again. Show me the threes.
Okay,
Oh, there's one
Stop
3.
1.
Random
These are
damage?
-2, 3.
Yuck. 6-up saves, so I could die from this, but not likely. So that's 12 damage, which is exactly how many wounds I have.
You get 11 marked on you.
Oh, I've got 11. Okay, but I got a 4-up ward. So unless I really bomb this, I stay alive. Oh, I didn't bomb it at all. I only take 4, so I'm down to 7 wounds. Okay, it does bracket him a bit, which means his aura of -1 to wound is shrunk, but it doesn't matter too much.
Cool.
So my go, eh?
We.
Pretty sure the math works out that the Phoenix Guard are going to be better at doing some damage. So, and on top of that, they can kill the one that's there, so it's less attacks on the big guy. So I'm going to have them go next. I have 1 command point left, which I'm going to use for an all-out attack.
Cool.
And you're going to all-out defense?
Yes, sir.
So 2s to hit. Oh. Well, that sucked. 3s to wound, no rerolls. Okay, well, that was a good try.
Still probably going to get 1.
4-up save, fell 3 of these for me. Thank you. So that does kill 1.
Yep.
Kills 1, brings another one down to 6 wounds. So at least I did that. Who's fighting next? Your little guy? See if
Yeah.
you can hurt my Phoenix a bit more.
I'm going to try. He's
You
not
get
going
2 more wounds off of him, and you'll bracket him a little further.
Okay.
But he's going to use his attacks against the Phoenix Guard because you need to kill.
I
the
need
unit.
to kill them, and yeah.
Otherwise, I might start to creep up on you in points.
Yep. He is going to eat some Warpstone Sparks,
Nice.
and that's going to give him +1 to hit and wound rolls.
So the +1 and -1 to wound.
Yep. So that's kind of handy. And we're going to go more Storm Cage. So that means his halberd's going to make D6 attacks instead of
D3.
D3. But for every unmodified hit roll of a 1, he's going to take D3 mortal wounds.
Oh. Well, he's just going to kill himself anyways.
Yep. You don't kill me, I kill me.
So
So D6 attacks.
okay, do lots because okay.
Oh, no!
That doesn't do the mortal wound.
No.
When you roll the 1 to hit.
But it's only got 1 attack.
All right, 1 attack. Hit on 1. Go ahead. Oh, so close.
Okay.
Does a 2 hit though with the +1 to hit?
No, because he hits on 4 space.
Oh golly.
Okay, and
Well, at
then
least you didn't hurt yourself.
I've got your favorite attack ever,
Which is
the Piston Claw.
the Piston Claw.
To hit. Okay.
-1
And
to
then
wound, but +1 to wound.
3s to wound. Yeah.
Rend damage.
-2, 3.
6 up. 3 damage. 4-up ward. 1 of them gets stopped, so 2 more die. Let's see if we can get cheeky here. I think you'll still be able to catch them. Big Bird will go next. We're going to put everything onto your little whatever he is there. Start with the 5 attacks from the bird. Now that he's injured, he only has 5. Looking at 3s to hit. Okay,
Ooh.
all right. 3s to wound. All right, that's -1, 2 damage.
Okay, gonna be 4 up save.
He's a 3-up save normally?
Wee. How much damage?
2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, then you're gonna survive, it's no problem. 3s and 3s from the guy on top. So that's 2 more at -1. 1 damage. So he takes 3 damage. Rat ogres.
Yeah, he's just gonna pile this way and swing.
Yeah, you can still get in there. I tried to pull away so that you wouldn't be able to do it, but you didn't kill enough. If you killed 1 more, I would have stopped one of your guys from attacking.
Trying my hardest.
2d3 attacks each. 3s to hit. It'll be 4s to win instead of 3s because of the -1, because it's cold.
Brrr,
Didn't matter, you rolled 4 wounds. Rend damage?
These are -2d3.
Oof, 6 up saves. Well, I made 1 of them, so 3d3 damage. Oh no, that's 7. How many guys do I have left? I've got 6 guys left, and you only have 1 more guy to attack with. It's
true.
4 up ward. So 4 more die. I hope that guy's really good, because
I hope he is too.
he's got to kill 2 more guys?
Yeah. And you want to send him in while you're there?
3, 4, yeah, because I'm all done. All right, kill 2 more guys, buddy boy. So does he have it? Does he have the ability?
He's got d6 attacks.
Okay. Good start. Are they more than 1 damage each?
Yep.
How much?
They're 2 damage each.
Okay, this can do
3s to hit.
it. All of them hit. -1 to wound.
4s to wound. Ah! Okay,
there's
2
a
wound
3.
hits. -2.
-2. How much?
2 damage.
Ooh. Okay. All right, I gotta make up one of these. I gotta make one of these 6-ups. So 4 damage. I gotta roll 3 out of 4 4-ups.
Don't do it.
Arr! No. Oh.
Okay.
You just got them, which I think is gonna cost me the game. To be honest, I'm not gonna give up, but I'm pretty sure that cost me the game. That's all the fighting. So does he take mortal wounds on a 1 because he used his extra abilities? He does. How many? How many does he take?
D3.
Oh, he almost died. Almost got him. Well, yuck. You did it. You killed those Phoenix Guard. You got your battle tactic of eye for an eye. And you got 2 victory points. Or sorry, yeah, you're holding 2 objectives for 2 victory points. So that's 4 more points for you. So my score of 12 to yours of 14.
Staying ahead.
You are. And you might get double turn now.
Yep.
Battle shock.
I think I can bravery off of, because I still got his command point floating.
Yes. And you can, because it was only during the combat phase that you can't with the roar. So he'll inspire them. Okay, let's roll off. I win ties.
Yeah.
4.
Oh.
4.
Dang it.
You're not double turning me now. You're not going to choose a proving ground?
Nope.
I'm going to do eye for an eye. Because if we both do it, then we're all out of eyes.
That's the saying. That's the.
So you kill a unit of mine, I got to kill a unit of yours. My heroic action will be Finest Hour. I'm going to put it on him. I was thinking him coming in, but I really need to grab that objective. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
Warlord. What's your heroic action?
I'm going to try to get a command point.
Yeah, you don't care about anything else, right?
Not particularly.
4 plus. You did it. And then, oh, I still got the stupid endless spell. Actually, I don't mind it staying there, because I can fly away from it. And then I will try to cast the Golden Mist, and he's going to try to heal himself. Oh, that's a 3. I get to reroll with Master of Magic. I don't think a 5 does it, but just go ahead and, yeah, you did it. I don't get the +1 to save either. That would have healed him and him. Would have been nice. Movement phase, he's not going to run. He's going to fly up over the ogres and then end up...
Not my Rotogers.
He's going to end up over here, all right? It's just my wings make placing this hard. On a 2+, he'll do 5 mortal wounds. Yay! He's down to 1. Boom.
Oh.
Way over on Josh's side, this Phoenix is going to fly and take this objective because you did not choose a proving ground. I'll stop a little more than 3 inches away. Maybe I'll charge in.
Yeah.
Back here, these Phoenician Guard will run 5, so 11-inch movement. What we're going to do is we're going to string these out a little bit. We'll do a bit of conga lining because we're going to leave 1 within 3 inches of this thing so you can't teleport to it. And then the rest are just going to move forward and then we'll string back. This one's already disabled, so I'm not worried about that one. And this is where we end, unless he wants to fly away, because he's going to get hit for mortal wounds possibly.
Potentially.
And also it gives Thanquil another swing at him. I got to kill something though. So like he could try to kill the 1 wound guy. And because him killing 8 wounds of them is actually not necessarily that easy, because this is the weaker of the birds. This is a better bird than that bird.
The superior bird.
The bird is the word. I'll change one of my movements though. You could do a redeploy off of this if you like. He's actually going to come back to here.
They can't.
because they're not elite?
Yep.
Okay. It's coming for them. Because I think I can kill them and still hold the... Yeah, I can kill them and still hold the objective. That's the idea. You know, this guy doesn't serve much purpose in combat except to die. So I am going to bring him...
How much is the speed down?
Ooh, good question. I should check that, shouldn't I? He's done a 12-inch movement, so still enough. He's basically going to come back to here. Don't know if that's the right move. Feels right. Hold on. I did give Thankful a redeploy. Go ahead, redeploy him. You trying to stop me from getting that objective?
Probably, depending on what I roll.
Yeah, I should have thought of that.
Yeah.
Well,
There he goes.
That's a big deal. That was a huge blunder on my end.
I hadn't seen it until you.
Yeah, and then he said it. I'm like, wait. I'm like, nah, I can't take that back.
It's the same with the, should have made that the proving ground. I'm fixing, you forgetting things is helping. I'm not going to try to figure out how to say that. We both made mistakes and now it's equal.
Except maybe you win the game because of it.
Wow.
Charge. Made it.
Ah.
And charging. Made it. Well, don't have to worry about holding that objective anymore. Yeah, because we're both 5. Because we're both monsters. Let's do our monstrous rampages. I'm going to try to destroy this train feature. And I don't. And then I'm going to... They can't receive orders, so I'm just going to stomp them on a 2+. I do, and one of them dies. 1 mortal wound. Well, into the combat phase, I got 2 command points. I can either give myself reroll wound rolls or +1 to hit. No, it's his finest hour. He's already +1 to wound. So let's all-out attack. I just would really like to see these guys die. If I kill them, I got my eye for an eye. I should be able to kill the other little poison clopidere guys, but this would be a nice little extra. So Flaming Talons first. We've got 6 attacks from those. Normally hitting on 4, so hitting on 3s. All right. Wounding on 2s instead of 3s. Oh, only 3. -1, 2. We forgot to mention it, but they're all at defense, so you're back to a 4-up save. So that's 4 damage. So it kills the 1 and brings it on down to 4 wounds, which I'll have to roll perfectly to kill him, and you have to fail all your saves. 4 attacks from the halberd, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. Well, I've already not done enough. And you get 4 up, so 1 more wound. So he's down to 3. Okay, so you get to swing back somewhere. Want your little globetrotters to do it first, just in case? It'll be 5s and 6s.
May as well.
Rats! 4 dies.
Rats!
4 attacks, 5s and 6s, because of the -1 to wound. We got 1
I
hit.
gotta get him.
No.
Okay.
And now I'll attack them. You can remove them if you like.
No.
But if you want to make sure I kill them. So 3s to hit. This will be the bird. Yeah, see, this is happening again. 3s to wound. So that's 3 at -1, 2 damage. Do they only have a 6-up save?
Yeah.
So they're dead. And now this rat guy can hit back.
Ooh! Get him!
2d3 attacks. Whoa. Look at you.
He's so upset.
6 attack. Hitting on 3s, is that right?
Yeah.
And then wounding on 3s. There's no -1 to wound from this guy. So 4 of them at minus.
I think it's -2.
So 6 up. Oh, I stopped 2 of them. How much damage each?
Oh. That's a shame.
D3 damage each, so 2 of them got through. So we got, oh, okay, look at you. I'm just gonna make up for it anyways. 4-up ward. Oh, I take 4 wounds from that. Ow! That hurts. That brackets me to my 3rd bracket in just 1 hit.
Not bad.
A battle shock, you technically could fail it on a 6. Inspire him again.
I mean, probably inspire. I'm just looking at what I got command points to do. Stuff with. I'm gonna just spend it. I'll just keep him there.
Okay, inspiring presence. And in my turn, I get 4 more points. I got eye for an eye by killing that unit of globideers, but I only get 2 points for objectives because I was dumb and did not think about you redeploying back onto that objective. That's a thing you always have to remember when you're doing that. But
count these guys real quick because it's time.
Oh, they're almost all back to full. 5, 10,
close.
15, 18. Just roll 2. Yeah, back to full. So we've been adding D3 at the end of every battle shock. We just haven't been talking about it. So they're just breeding. Battle tactic.
I will barge.
Behind enemy lines, you get 2 units in my territory, which is there
Shouldn't
to
be
there
overly
to there to there
problematic.
to there to there. Going for another command point?
Or is it his finest hour? Ooh, those are both solid options. Finest hour.
Finest hour. So +1 to save and +1 to wound. I'm going to do a heroic recovery on him. I don't actually know what their bravery is, but 7's definitely good. So D3. Ooh, he's back to 10.
Nice.
Hey, there was a reason to fall back or retreat. Spells.
Shield.
You can have it. That's a 13 anyways with your +3.
Yep.
Mystic Shield.
And then I'm going to try to go for a Scorch here.
What do you need for that?
Yeah, or do I do the... No, he's going to put Bolt up instead.
Arcane Bolt?
Yep.
That's an 11. Are you done casting? Oh, no, he's still casting.
He's a 2 cast.
So I'm not going to try to unbind that.
Okay. More warp power. Cast on a 7.
No.
Ah, that's a shame.
He's going to eat some Warp Stone and
Yeah,
get
it'll
a
be fine.
reroll. Still fails.
dang
Now,
it.
go ahead. Does he die at the end of the phase?
He's a 2 cast.
Oh, so you can cast one more before we decide if he dies.
The
Next
Warp
up.
Lightning Storm.
What's he need to cast?
7.
Okay.
Aha.
I'll try to unbind it with...
And I'm not doing the big version, obviously.
Did not unbind it. So he chooses D3 targets.
2,
So
which
that'll
will be
just
each of the
2 in
birds.
range, and they take D3 mortal wounds each.
Yep, so Red Bird.
Red Bird takes 1. Blue
Bluebird.
Bird. They each take 1. Red Bird does not ignore it. Blue Bird also does not ignore it.
Cool.
At the end of the phase, on a 1, you take mortal wounds and die. Oh, so close. So close. Movement phase.
Lads here are going to auto run,
You're just going to get them into... So you're
Yeah.
using command point to run 6?
basically. Yeah.
All right, just pick them up and throw them in here. You know that's where they're going. They can't teleport after.
I
anyways.
forgot that I was playing you.
What, other people make you measure a move where you're running?
Other people prefer.
But it's 12 inches. Like, that's easy.
I think it's 14. Technically.
Well, then 14. Like, I say, if it was necessary, like, oh, it's close, measure it. But you're obviously able to get in. And then you're going to try to surround my warlord and take him out?
Yeah, basically. You're just going to kind of meh.
Why not? Come on in.
Meh.
Meh. And what about Thanquil? If he goes after... well, maybe he can charge him and still stay on the objective.
The large bird. No, I'll move back here.
Oh, you're going to move, eh?
Yeah, you want to redeploy off
I
of it?
could redeploy. I have 1 command point. Go ahead. So it'll be a 3-inch charge. If I redeploy, it'll be plus D6. And you don't have anything to help the charge except a command point?
Correct, yep.
No. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I might use your own idea against you and redeploy this bird and get on the objective.
Oh, yeah, I guess I ended too close, didn't I?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going
I
to
can't
try.
believe I fell for that right after.
Yeah, right? Out of 4, I will get close enough to contest the objective. Aha! Ho, ho, ho! Hee, hee, hee. All right, now you can charge whichever one you want. As long as you kill one, you still hold the objective.
Yep.
Oh, at the end of the movement? No, you're out of 6. You're good.
Yeah.
You're not within 6.
Yeah.
And you could have stayed a little further back, so you're good.
All right, let's just start charging.
No, don't have any shooting?
Nope.
Okay. Don't roll double 1. You didn't. So who are you going after? The injured one?
Yeah.
Obviously. Basically gave you an easier target. It's all as planned, though. It just looks easier. And then just don't roll double 1. You're in. And you're in. You made it. But we'll actually do our
Bum, bum, bum.
monstrous rampages. What are you going to do over here?
I think I'm going to go...
I have no command point, so don't roar. So Titanic Duel.
Yeah, duel.
So +1 attack. Over here.
+1 to hits.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
+1 to hit. Over here, because this one's not been smashed yet, because I keep failing that.
Yep.
I'm going to keep trying to smash it, because I don't want you to somehow get over there once I leave that area. Yeah, I smashed it! So basically, all your faction trains are used.
I was worried you're going to step on my 1 wound guy.
Nah, whatever. So where do you want to fight first? Thanquil, it's his finest hour. +1 to hit as well.
Yeah.
Titanic dueling.
Sorry, at the end of the charge, I'll do the bolt.
Oh, the Arcane Bolt, D3
Yeah, he's
mortal
holding
wounds.
on to.
It's a 2. 4 up ward. 0.
Huzzah. Little fella here's going to eat some warp stone tokens. Nom, 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 nom. And then he's going to more storm halberd.
What does that do?
+1 to hit, +1 to wound
On himself?
on himself. And then the storm cage is D6 attacks.
But if
Yep.
he rolls any 1s, he takes mortal wounds and dies.
Yep.
So D6 attacks. Hey, that's
Okay.
triple the month that you did last time.
That's true.
Hitting on what?
These are going to be 3s and 2s.
Yeah, show me a 1. He's dead! But he's not dead yet.
No.
And 2s? Rend damage.
These are -2, 2.
6 up. 4 damage total. 4 up ward. Yuck, 2 get through. And then, the
forget what you-
Piston Claw!
3,
3 to hit.
2,
And Rend damage.
-2, 3.
6 up. Oh, that was weird. 3 damage. Oh, that doesn't count. 4 up board. Oh, he's down to 2 wounds. Isn't that yummy?
As he blinks out of existence.
Yes, it does. It just explodes. Well, I'm not going to bother trying to take on Thankful yet, because I think he's going to be too hard and I won't do enough damage to make a difference.
I wish you would.
Not with Mystic Shield and Finest Hour, and the fact that he's got a 5-up board and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to come over here with my 2 wounds remaining. We're going to put everything into the big old red. Well, he's probably okay. You're most likely going to survive this, because I'm down to 2 attacks on the Flaming Talons, hitting on 4s. Okay, yeah, you're definitely, well, you're not definitely surviving this, but you're most likely
Most likely, yeah.
They got 4 attacks that are 1 damage each, and you have 3 wounds. 3s to hit. You have now survived this. 3s to wound. -1, so you're about to go 5-up. Yeah, you have most definitely survived this.
Huzzah!
So Thankful then will rip
Did you almost try to ask me if I wanted to kill
Well,
your...
I forgot that. I kind of picture that my bird will do 0 damage to Thankful, so it's like useless. I got nothing, so it's just -1 to wound because
I've got,
of my cold aura.
Then I got +1 to wound, +1 to hit right now,
Yep.
so...
What do you got?
Crushing blows!
Crushing blow.
3s and 3s.
Ooh. And it's normally 3s, right? So +1, -1 keeps it at 3s.
Yep.
So 4 of them. -1, 2 damage, so 5-up saves. Oh, so 2 get through. So that's 4 damage.
It
4-up
is.
ward. Yummy. He's down to 7 wounds. What else you got?
The staff. 3s and 3s.
Oh, look at you. Oh, you overachiever. -1
-1.
again. So
Yep.
5-up. 1 gets through. How much damage?
D3.
2, 4-up wards. I'm down to 6 wounds. You can do it. Remember, if you don't, I get that objective.
Yeah, I know.
And you lose
I
more
know.
points.
I
It'll get
know.
close. Unless you double turn me and then just... I don't know. I don't even know. Now this is the good attacks.
So these are going to be 2s and 3s.
Yeah. 2s to hit. There's a 1. Get rid of that. Get out of here. 3s to wound. Ooh, these are pretty good, aren't they?
They're all right.
What are they?
-2, 3.
Yeah. Well, I got 6 wounds left, so 6-up saves. 0 of them. So they're 3 damage apiece?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll do these 3 times. And I've got to see 6 1s, 2s, and 3s. There's 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. I got to make 6 4-ups. You ready? Ha! Oh.
Okay.
Well, it was a really good ward save or ward roll overall, but not enough to keep me alive. So the objective continues to be yours. See if you can beat up my warlord.
Yeah. You go in there.
Why not, right?
D6 attacks.
All right.
I'll give him the drill.
Yeah.
3s to hit. Rats!
No -1 to wound. He's
3s to
hot and
wound.
cold. Oh.
Rats!
Rend.
-2, 2.
6 up. Okay, 2 get 3. That's 4 damage. I got 2 wounds left, and I got a 4-up ward. I got 1 wound left. That's right. You still got your 1 guy. Your Storm Vermin. 2d3 attacks from your Storm Fiend, not your Storm Vermin. Oh, 5 attacks. Ugh. Okay, you can whiff. You can whiff. Hitting on.
3s.
All right, that's a bad start. Wounding on.
3s.
No. 2 get through. Rend damage.
-2, D3.
6 up. All right, how many D3s? Oh, only 2. If I got a 25% chance of surviving this. Gotta make 2 4-up wards. I got 1 wound left. Oh! No. Okay, we're gonna back up, because I just remembered another ability these Phoenixes have. That Phoenix, when he dies, on a 4-up,
Oh, no.
he actually goes back to full health and negates all remaining wounds that you have allocated to him. So on a 4-up, I'm putting them back there with full health. You ready? The Bluebird.
Don't do it.
He's back. The Redbird is also back. That's only once per game per guy. So
forgot
he's
all
back to
about that.
full health. Me too. Whoa, there we are.
Well, that's
Somebody was probably screaming in the comments.
That's a shame.
That one Phoenician player was like, you forgot the Phoenix ability.
Forgot the birds!
The birds! So the Bluebird is attacking Thankful. You don't need to all-out defense or anything because you're already
Yeah.
going to your max save. So 8 attacks. I'm at full health, baby. Oh, jeez. 3s to hit. No, okay,
Good.
well, whatever. This is how they've been performing. 3s to that's 2 wounds. You get your 3-up saves because you just don't even care about the rest. Oh, okay. It's 2 damage each. That's 5-up wards. Okay, so 2 wounds off of them. And then the guy on top will poke you with his pokey stick. 3s to hit and 3s to wound. That's 2 more wounds at Who Cares, Rend, but 1 damage each, so 3 up. 1 more gets through with a 5-up ward. Okay, you took 3 wounds from that. From a bird you thought you'd killed. You turned your back for a moment, he just took a bite out of your back. What are you down to, 11?
Yeah.
You're fine. Do you heal?
I do at the end of combat.
No matter what?
Yep.
Heals D3 at the end of combat, and he's almost back to full. So he's lost 1 wound in total.
Get a different die.
Back to 13. Yeah, I know, right? Stupid 13. So, oh, I see why you piled that guy in that way. So you'd have 2 guys in my territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were totally thinking
I'm not
that,
a
right?
total idiot.
Is that actually why you did it? Or did you
Yes,
forget?
that's 100% why I did it, because I didn't want to have to measure to make sure that was it.
Okay, you're good. So 2 of them make it in, so you got behind my lines. All right.
Yes.
Pretty good. Makes me think I should have actually focused on him, but it didn't matter. I didn't do any damage.
In the long run, no.
And so you got your 2, but you only have 1 command, or you only have 1 objective.
Yes. So I'm
So
only
that's
going to get 3
1.
points.
Yeah. So what does that bring you to? 18? No,
17.
To my 16. And that's the end of battle round 4. Huh.
Yeah, when you were all doom and gloom, I'm like,
I
no,
wasn't doom and gloom. I was just like,
don't
I don't
know.
think I can do this because I
Yeah,
lost
no,
table control. No, there's one thing to look at it and be like, I don't think I got this.
It's still more like I started seeing, like, because my stuff was, as soon as the Storm Fiends were getting beat up, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's 600 points.
Yeah. No, it's there's only the 1 of them left. And these guys came back at full health, which means
Yep.
even if you double turn me right now, you just have to sit there and just kill them.
Yep.
So let's roll off. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Oh, you rolled a 1, which means you can't double turn me.
Dang it.
The question is, would you want to?
I'm not sure if I would.
Yeah. Because you're stuck in combat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking, don't tell me if you would, because right now I'm still thinking about giving you the double turn, but I think I should just try to get ahead in points and stop you from getting points, which means I should go next. I will go next. I did make a rules mistake. I'm getting 40k and AOS mixed up. He only does his mortal wounds when he flies, when he normal moves. I was doing it when I was running. Now, I missed it like twice,
Yeah.
and the other time I think
I didn't catch it either, so.
so I don't think it made a huge difference.
You killed the assassin. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Live and learn.
Oh, no. That one I was still able to charge. Oh, no, I had to run to do that one. Shoot. And it freed up my guys to move up. Okay, I'm sorry.
And then tied up the Storm Fiends.
No, I get it.
But again, I should have double checked it.
Yeah.
That's what I get for just
I
blindly
even
trusting.
I even asked him, like, it says normal move. I'm like, I can't remember, because 40k, normal move includes everything. Advancing,
Yep.
falling back, it's all, actually, I can't remember. But they both do it slightly different, which is what's throwing me off. So I apologize for that. Okay, so moral victory, or maybe victory goes to you. Now I'm just going for moral victory.
You said I get $20 if I let you win anyway, so I mean, like, I don't care.
Yeah, sure. All right, what's my battle tactic? Battle tactic will be that one's mine. So I have to pick an enemy unit and destroy it with my general. So 3 wounds of the 4-up save, right?
Yep.
How many wounds of the what save?
I think it's 3 wounds with a 5-up, probably.
I'd rather kill him. So your grand strategy is to have more guys in my territory
More
than
units,
I
yeah.
do. More units. So I'm not going to be able to stop you from getting that grand strategy.
6-up.
6-up.
Yeah.
Unless I kill both these guys. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So yeah, this one's mine. I'll pick him, because he'll be easier to kill. And I'm going to try to kill both of them.
Cool.
And if I kill both of them, then only one of your units will be in my territory. And that'll stop your grand strategy. Unless you have some way to teleport him, which maybe you do.
Who knows?
That's fine. Either way, that's my plan. My grand strategy is to hold more terrain features than you do.
I do. I got the boat, by the way.
Yeah, I know that.
I didn't know if you were trying to build suspense.
I'm going to try to take care of Thankful this turn. You're still close enough to unbind, so just do me a favor, roll 2 dice. Add
No,
your-
you got to see if the Master Magic, if you're taking your reroll or not.
It doesn't matter.
Do it.
All right. I'll cast. Am I hurt? I'm not hurt. That wasn't meant to be a rub. Arcane Bolt.
I'm
Arcane
hurt.
Bolt. 11. Hey. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, I got it.
Well,
End of the phase. I'm going to do D3 mortal wounds. I'll do it to him. This is probably a bad idea. 3. We got him.
dang it.
That's not my thing, though. I chose him, but now I can focus on him in combat. Ha! Wow. All you have to do is get one of your rules wrong, and you can win the game.
It's good.
I'd much rather realize I got that rule wrong after the game was done.
Well, it's yeah. I mean, like,
I can almost guarantee in every game everybody plays the rules gotten wrong, and maybe it has an impact.
but it sucks when you notice it partway through, and you're like, oh.
Especially because everywhere else, I don't think it mattered.
Well, I don't know if we had
It
the
was only
discussion
the
on
key
camera.
moment.
Yeah.
The key moment of killing that assassin when I flew over it with a run of killing it, and then that freed up my guys to move in. That I think. So I've got to say that Josh has won this game.
Oh,
that-
nobody cares about who wins.
I know. It's just there's part of me that's just like, oh. Anyway, yeah, and I don't care if I win. I care about trying to win.
Yeah.
And seeing what I can pull out. But like, this is cool. Okay, so movement. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna gang up on Thankful. We'll move 6 inches here. Forgot about our heroic actions. So I'll go for one of these guys that hasn't had a finest hour. So they're both at full health, so it doesn't really matter which one, because they're both going to fight Thanquil. So I think he hasn't, he hasn't, because he's the one that flew over there and then flew over there. So he hasn't had a finest hour yet, so it's his finest hour.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm going to try to get command point. Nope.
Okay, now I can move. We're going to surround you and beat you up. You ready for it?
Not particularly.
Charge! He made it. Come on. We know the objective's there. And then these guys will charge. You get +1. So that's a 7-inch charge. We're just going to start making our way in there. So we're going to do some monstrous rampages. So one of my guys will roar, and the other one will Titanic Duel. So the one whose finest hour will Titanic Duel to get the +1 to hit. And then the other one will roar, 3+.
Oh,
What
take that.
What's he going to do?
I will Titanic Duel.
Which one?
The one that's
pick
not
one.
finest hour.
That one.
Yep.
Okay. And then we'll stomp. No, come on! I'm not going to do 3 wounds to a 6-up save monster, aren't I? I'm still not going to fight here first. Start of the combat phase, I will have... So he's already +1 hit and +1 to wound. So I'm going to have him turn on the aura of reroll wounds. That'll be his beginning of the combat phase command ability. And then I will have him fight first. I still think he's the best one with +1 hit and +1 to wound. I don't want to do the math. And attack. Are you going to all-out defense? Because I failed to roar you?
Yeah, all the defense.
All the defense.
Yep.
Well, you already got the +1 hit from Titanic Duel, so
Yep.
keeps you at a 3+ save because you're also Mystic Shielded still. So 8 attacks from the Phoenix itself. It'll be 2s to hit thanks to Titanic Duel. Oh, come on.
That's a shame.
Yeah, then we're looking at 2s to wound re-rolling. So that's 5 wounds. So you 3-up save, 2 damage each. So 4 wounds get through with a 5-up ward. Oh, you monster. You're down to 12. The guy on top will then swing, hitting on 2s. Hey, well, he still misses. 2s to wound. That's 3 more 3-up saves. 1 damage each, so 2 wounds, 5 up. All right, so he's down to what, 10?
10.
Okay, your pick. Who will go next? Where's he directing his attacks?
He's putting them into the Phoenix guard.
Ah, so the Titanic Duel was a ruse.
It was kind of,
Or a mistake.
it was maybe more of a misplay, but that's okay. Dual call.
I'll use my last command point for all-out defense. On
Yeah, that probably works. Crushing blows, 4s and 3s. 4s and 4s now, I guess.
Yeah, because -1 to wound still.
No, I guess it rolled well. There we go, balances
there's
out.
the 3s. Minus what? 2?
-1.
-1, so back to a 4-up. 2 damage or
Yep,
D3?
2 dim.
4-up. Nobody dies.
Oof. Staff, 4s, and 4s. Nope. That would have worked.
And then
The warp fire, 3s. No! Rats!
-1 to wound. So 4s.
4s, yeah.
-2.
-2, yep.
So 5 up. How much damage each?
3.
So 3 damage, so that's 6 damage. 4 up ward. So 4 die. Oh, we'll pull those from the back. Not that they died. They died and they were just filing in, right?
Well, yeah.
That's how I explain it. Well, this guy's going to go next. We're going to pile in to get holy in my... Oops, I don't want to push a guy. Just to get holy in my territory. I pushed 3. And we're attacking him. 4s to hit. The Phoenix.
Leave him alone!
3s to wound. 2 of these get through and you're dead. You're dead.
Okay.
They're -1, 2 damage each. I did it! I killed the little rat with a drill. Other big bird will attack Thanquil. Start with the bird's frost talons. 3s to hit. And then 3s to wound, but re-rolling because of my command ability. Okay, that's 6 of them. Still 3-up saves.
Doesn't make you less of a monster.
See? You monster.
Oh, yeah.
And then the 4 guys on top, of the 4 attacks on the guy on top. 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Re-rolling. Re-rolling. Oh, still only 1. You're back to your 3-up save. Oh, that's 1 wound. 5-up award. You take it. You're down to 9. And then I got the death by a million cuts. 12 of them got in there, so 25 attacks, hitting on 3s. 3s to wound. Re-rolling, thanks to the aura from the command ability of my anointed on the frost. Oh, that's a lot of them. 17 get through, but you got a 3-up save. And you have 9 wounds left, so you should easily survive this unless you roll really poorly, Josh. Yeah, you're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 wound each, so 5-up ward. Oh, golly. Just had to. You didn't even need to do that. All right, do you bracket for how well you cast?
Yeah, but end of combat, I'm going to heal D3.
Does that bring you back to full, though? Go ahead, just roll it now.
It'll probably bring me up.
So 2 brings you from 8 to 10. But you've still lost 4 wounds, so that...
I think its wound suffered is 0 to 6 is the top bracket.
Oh, golly. Well, that was a lot of dice rolling for pretty much nothing against Thankful, and vice versa against me as well. But I got my battle tactic. I'm holding 3 objectives as well, which means I get 5 points. So I'll be up to 21 points to your... What are you, 60, 17?
17.
21 points to 17. So you've
So I
got
gotta
to
figure out how
get...
to get 5.
Well, your grand strategy should be easy enough, as long as you don't...
Well, the grand strategy, but you're gonna get your grand strategy, so that should
That's true.
offset
So you need
that.
to get at least 4 to tie it up. 5 to win. Battle tactic.
desecrate their lands.
All right. Heroic action.
Yeah. Heroic action will be, I will attempt to get a...
Leadership. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah, whatever.
You can't
leadership.
recover. You
Nope.
don't. I will also. Nope. So I just have the 1 command point from my general this turn. Spell.
Try to put the Soul Seeker down.
So before Josh rolls this, if he puts it down, he can put it down within 6, which you should be able to fit it there.
Yep.
Then when it moves 18 and takes the spellcaster with him, who can then move, allowing him to get 2 units in my back line and get his grand strategy, which would then tie up the fact that I'll get my grand strategy. So that's what's at stake here. So you
Yep.
need a 6 to cast it, and you get +3 to cast, and I can re-roll Unbinds.
Okay.
That's a 9. I can beat that.
Yep.
I get 2 chances. I got to roll 10. 8. 9. So close. That +3 is so much more powerful than a reroll.
Ratman, get in the boat! Get in the boat!
So he jumps in that little boat. And the boat's like, what? This is beyond maximum
What is
occupancy.
happening here?
And there's no restrictions, just as a wizard, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't say
it's
a
the wizard.
non-monster wizard.
Correct.
You're too big.
At the time of reading this,
Don't really need to cast
I
another
don't
spell.
care to cast another spell.
So go ahead and move it 18.
Where did I put my tape? Oh, it's over there.
It moves 18 to here, and then you can place him. Does it say wholly within 3 kind of thing?
And
more
yeah,
than 9 from enemies.
wholly within 3.
Oh, so if you had like a really, really big base, you might be able to do it then.
He's a bit of a skinny boy.
He's good.
He's a long
good.
boy,
So you
though.
put it on this side.
Yep.
And then he can still move in the movement phase.
Yep. And he's just gonna go grab that
So
objective.
then you roll a run. He runs over here, grabs the objective. Something
You ripped
falls.
his arm off.
His arm falls. It's magnetized somehow. I don't know.
You didn't rip it off.
Hey, there goes. And these guys just basically stay put.
Yeah, they just kind of cheer.
Yay!
Ah, rats!
Rats! And what was your battle tactic? That's great.
Desecrate. So I just gotta. Yeah, there you go. Bam.
On the rock. It's mine now. So that's 2 points, +2 for holding objectives.
So we
That's
tied.
4 points. You bring it up to 21, and we both get our grand strategies. So then it's supposed to be who gets more battle tactics, but I think we both got the same number of battle tactics, right?
I think we may have.
I think we both got 5 battle tactics. You just got more points because you were holding objectives longer than I did.
I thought the tiebreaker was who got caught cheating less.
Let me rewatch the tape and find a few differences.
there's probably
All
stuff
right,
I messed
commenters,
up.
I need your
There's
help.
probably stuff
Tell me
I-
everything Josh did wrong. I know I did something wrong, and I know that it probably cost Josh the win, which is why I'm happy to say winner goes to the rats.
Guys, I need this winner, else I don't get my Christmas bonus.
Yeah,
it
no,
really,
that's-
it really, truly matters.
It's just every week if you don't get it, if you have a quota of wins, otherwise you don't get your paycheck.
Yeah.
Especially when guests come in, you gotta beat them up.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure that. No, obviously.
Just as a little bit of a joke kind of made me thinking about it. When I first got hired here, my father thought that's how it worked and how I got paid.
Was that you had to win games?
But I had to win games. So
Well, you're not like a boxer or something.
that's because he's a sports guy. He's not a gaming guy,
Oh,
right?
I see. So,
So-
you lose a lot of games, you get less pay, right?
Well, that was the thing is that when we were, having a beer after I was working here for 6 months, and he asked, are you winning, son? And I'm like, not really lately. Then he asked me if money was all right. So he kind of circled back to it a couple times, and I finally asked him, like, why are you asking me about money? And he goes, well, if you're not winning, you're not getting paid, right? I'm like, no, I still
Can
get
you
paid.
imagine?
I still get paid no matter what. He goes, oh, okay, so you get like a flat rate, and then you get it's almost like a commission, like a bonus based upon your win rate. I'm like, no, I'm here to try to be entertaining.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Oh, maybe we should do that. Yeah, let's do that.
be an interesting business model.
Yeah, I don't want to play anymore if that's the case, because I don't want to play against people whose like money is on the line. But I'd be down for watching people do that. Yeah.
It'd be interesting, yeah.
MiniWarGaming Grand Tournament.
That was the old beat
Who
that
gets to
rap,
eat?
right? Like,
Well, that was more like you got some store credit.
sure, but
And
I mean,
it
like,
was a little shtick because we had a hard time getting guests in back then because there was so few people that knew us. And so it was like, yeah, come in and I'll give you $20 of store credit. And, you know, if you win. And that's what it was. So it was just a little, like, fun little addition.
right.
And I'd still let them walk home with some stuff, even if
Yeah.
they lost. So it was just a shtick, if anything else. I don't know. Let's talk about some stuff in the post-game show. Before you jump in that post-game show, don't forget we have another Age of Sigmar battle report for you. It will be Bonesplitterz versus Cities of Sigmar, Matthew versus Josh. That'll be available to Vault members and YouTube members at the links below. Enjoy the post-game show. How much is there to talk about? This is an interesting matchup.
It was back and forth. I mean, like, for me, some of the talking points is, I think this is the second time I've played Skaven since the book came out. Like, there's definitely some learning. So I'd be curious for some of the more experienced Skaven players to take the basic concept of the list of what I'm trying to do and get some advice and feedback on that. The Skaven collection is kind of limited here, but it's also kind of not limited. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. I do like Thankful as a character. He's a neat character. My Storm Fiends always either under or overperform. Like, I'm not consistent. That's like, because I played Skaven under the previous book a couple times, and that was the recurring theme, is that either they dominated the entire match or I was kind of disappointed. Like, they did okay here, but I didn't screen properly, protect properly with them, and let them get beat up a little bit too much. Because they're durable, but they're not that durable at like 100 points a
there's a
model.
lot of wounds on them, but you pay a lot of points.
Yep.
So yes, they're durable, as 600 points of your army should be.
Yes. I think it's
640.
40, yeah.
Well, you said 20 clan rats is 100 points.
Yep.
So that's equivalent to 120 plus clan rats.
Yep.
So that's 120 wounds. Now, mind you, I know lower hitting power and all that kind of stuff.
But I mean,
still.
it's an objective-based game for the most part, especially right now. So
Yeah, and so you have to think of that too. But no, I think that they were definitely the scariest thing for me to take on. I
Right.
thought when I was charging in there, I was charging to my death. But I'm like, I'm going to lose this game anyway, so let's just try this out.
if I was smarter about what I don't know why I was so concerned about keeping my close combat guys alive. I should have just let them die, knowing that my shooting would have got me out of combat.
Yeah.
So that's a a learning for me. That's something I can do better on.
And I got lucky. I rolled above average wards. I cheated and got away with it. And both my birds that died came back on a 4+.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed with how I did. Like,
Yeah.
You played solidly.
Yeah, except for that one mistake. As far as I know, I'm sure the comments will reveal other mistakes. I don't play the Pheonicium. I think this is might be my first time playing them. I know I've played against them when Steve played them a couple times.
You played played this against me.
Did I play Pheonicium against you before?
That was a while ago.
Yeah, I don't remember playing them. That's how long ago it
Yeah.
was. And so I don't know if you guys have any suggestions for that. The Pheonicium city doesn't do much for them. It gives them each an extra wound. And that's about the only thing that comes into play. Like if I lose a unit, the rest of my units get +1 to hit and wound that phase only. And I get a command ability that I can basically choose a unit and they fight when they die. So that could be cool if I charge in, fight with them first, and have that command ability on them. But I could also like all-out attack or all-out defense and keep them alive or hitting harder than that. Command traits and artifacts aren't anything to brag about. So it's possible that playing this in a different city would actually work better. But I get the extra wound on the birds at least, so they're 13 wounds instead of 12. Yeah. But that's I'm not seeing much more. Like I think the spells from other cities might actually do better. Because the 4-up ward, that's just built in to their battles, to their scrolls. And so I could bring these in like I don't know, anything really. Like there's the one that gives you +3 move on the first turn and +1 to save on the first turn.
Gotcha.
So imagine that.
Yeah.
3 birds with a 19-inch move, the rest of these guys with a 9-inch move, and a +1 save with their 4-up ward. Like that to me sounds already, I say that and I'm like,
It's pretty beastly, yeah.
Should just do that. And then that first turn you just charge in, or you get momentum and take over a lot of the table. So I don't know.
Yeah, it depends. How many had you off the top of your head? Do you know how many drops you could do that as? If you set that army up that way?
Well, this army has to be 6 drops because they're all 12 wound models. So I can't put them as sub commanders, which means I can't put them in a.
Because you need to have at least one sub commander, is it?
At least, but at the very you need the grand commander, and I think you might have to have 2 sub commanders, but maybe I don't know. So if I don't need the other ones, I could do this as a 3-drop list. But still, I don't care about that part because I'd rather go for some of the other things. Like them being bounty hunters to me is way better. Do the
Yeah.
+1 damage against the Galician veteran seems like a must right now.
Well, it's just more if you were leaning super heavy with the birds, having the ability to drop your opponent's kind of nice.
It'd be hard to bring 4 birds because they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Essentially, I'd have to give up 20 of the Phoenician Guard. And you can see that overall the Phoenician Guard hit a little harder,
Okay.
I think, and they hold objectives better.
How expensive is the most expensive bird you brought?
390? No, maybe not that much.
Okay.
It's more than 300
wanna
points.
Double check, because obviously he's not the best thing in the world, but how many points does Thankful feel like he is?
Okay, hold on a second. The birds are 315, except for the fire one, which is 290.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad though.
And then they're 350 points for the reinforced squads.
Gotcha.
So I guess they're 175 points for 10 of them. How much does Thankful feel like he is? I'd say he's around 300 points.
Well, he's 450, and he's expensive.
Ooh, yeah.
But he's still, compared to some of the other big beasties out there, he's
a good support caster.
a
too.
great support caster. The +3 to cast, and he's relatively tough. I decided to bring him with
saving a 5-up ward.
Well, yeah, I decided to bring him with the close combat setup, but I could also put the projectors on him.
Yeah,
So
that's
he
what I
just-
usually see him as.
Yeah, it depends. I thought I'd try him this way just to see how I felt, and then you can also mix and match. But I think he could have toasted the Phoenix Guard units pretty easy if he had the projectors on him.
Well, because they're the ones that attack everything in range, right?
Everything within range 8.
Yeah.
On a 4-up, they take a mortal wound for every projector I have, and I'd have 4 projectors.
Right.
So
it's
on average, each
basically-
guy's taking 2 mortal wounds.
Right, so on average it kills the squad because they would ignore one of those on a 4-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculously good. So that's why I've seen that one before, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I expected.
Well, also, I feel like depending on their shooting, you can be a little bit more aggressive with them because, a lot of things don't want to charge that. You still have to be careful and screen because, a big monster coming in, you're not going to kill, but you can't throw a unit of chaff at them. And
No, because he unleashes and then
Yeah.
kills them all, just like that. Yeah, it's interesting. Any other Phoenician players out there? I'd love to hear how you play your guys, what configuration. This is exactly what I have. I brought exactly what we have for Phoenicium, and it was essentially 1960 or 1960. Then I added the Burning Head, which I would take out, to be honest, just to
not
be
worth.
more likely to get my Triumph
Yeah.
and try that out. So yeah, let me know what you think. Description below, or in our Discord server for our Vault members and our YouTube members. You can check that out as well. Thanks so much for watching. Happy wargaming.